What up, what up? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, reactions, tier lists, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I will subscribe to you as well. I am all about supporting up-and-comers on here. My original music can be found at robcary.bandcamp.com. I have one album to my name right now called Communication. It is quite a few years old now, but I am currently working on the follow-up to that record. We're about 3 studio sessions in, and we're getting close to finishing up what will be the single for the album, and I'm hoping in June sometime I can release that, and I'm very excited to show it to everybody. This past week has had a certain kind of calm that I'm not used to experiencing, and that's because last week I decided to take an indefinite hiatus from Facebook. I just can't take it there, man, anymore. It's just so toxic. Like, it doesn't really do anything to promote my music. It definitely doesn't bring any new people into your life or find new friends or anything for you, and a lot of the people that are on my list already don't really talk to me that much, and I'm just tired of arguing about politics and social issues with complete morons, and it's just so toxic. Like, you can't even see an ad pop up on your Facebook feed with like a white person and a black person in it without somebody in the comments complaining about how many ads have mixed races in it. Like, it's just so toxic, man, and it was time for me to leave. Every time I was on it, something on it would make me feel angry or hateful, and it's a nice breath of fresh air to just kind of take my leave of it. And I'm still getting notifications all the time from Facebook, either trying to get me to go on there by like friend suggestions or people that were in arguments with me trying to get me back in the arguments, and I'm just like, nope, 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 nope.
Be gone from me now.
It's a good feeling. It's good to kind of get a break from social media. Woke up this morning to find that we have been treated to another new song from the upcoming The Story So Far album. This is one of my favorite bands of all time, at least in my top 5, and I listen to them all the time, so much so that I'm quite burned out on the 4 albums that I have of theirs. The last song they released was Letterman, and whenever Letterman came out, not only was that one copyright blocked, that reaction, but my reaction to Big Blind got pulled down too. Everything regarding this album for me so far has had a copyright issue, to the point where I've had to remove the song in order for the reaction to make it. And normally I would stay away from reacting to something if I know it's going to get pulled, but this is The Story So Far we're talking about here, so I'm just going to have to do it the way I did the last one, where it's going to be kind of more like a review. Like, I'm going to have to step away, check out the song, and then share my reaction afterwards. I don't like to do it this way, and if this was damn near any other band, I probably wouldn't do it at all. But I mean, this new album, this might be the most anticipated album of this year for me. The upcoming Intervals album is up there, Memory Palace. I'm really excited for that one. We're finally getting some new music from 311 this year, so I'd say those 3 are my most anticipated, but this one, I just know it's going to be something special, because these guys have a flawless discography. They've never made a song I don't like, and Letterman is going to be a tough act to follow up, because that was like one of the best songs they ever made. It's been out for about a month now. I'm still not sick of it, and I just love the way that song was put together. All the subtle time changes, and just the hook was really strong, the whole vibe of the song, the lyrics are really good. I mean, Letterman was incredible, and Big Blind is really good too. So even though I got to do the reaction this way, it definitely doesn't curb my excitement to hear this song. It's called All This Time, and according to the track list, it looks like this is going to be the album opener. And all their other albums, the openers have been really high energy songs, like starting the album off with a bang, and that's what I expect here. But honestly, I know this album is going to be very different, and if it ended up that they were going to start the album on a more somber note, that wouldn't really surprise me either. Who knows? I'm just really excited to hear this, so I'm going to go check that song out, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so I listened to the song twice, and man, is that a catchy hook. And following in the tradition of their other albums, we're starting off with a pretty high energy song. Probably the highest energy song that they've released of the 3 so far. Of all the songs, this one has the most pop-punk characteristics, where the other 2 just had a different vibe entirely, especially Letterman. But there are still other textures and things in this song that are different. I only learned how to play one of their songs on guitar for a cover on this channel, which was If I Fall. And that one was just a half step down. So this isn't really a band I think of with down tuning too much, but during the hook and some of the other parts, the guitars had a lower, heavier kind of sound to it, at least coming out of my speakers. I don't know if they're tuning lower on this song, but the guitars actually sounded kind of heavy for a band of this genre. And I really like that. I really like the guitar in general with this track. I didn't think this song was going to top Letterman for me. It didn't, but I'd say it's right up there with Big Blind. Give it like an 8 out of 10. That's what I gave Big Blind. And it serves its purpose to kick the album off. It definitely sounds like an opener. This one could have fit on Proper Dose. It's not too different sound-wise from the higher energy songs that are on that. Something still feels different though, you know, and new and fresh. It's fresh and familiar. And it's a great way to kick off the album. I don't really have too much else to say about it. I'm definitely glad I took the time to check it out. We still got over a month wait for this record to come out. If they release another song, it's like, this is only going to be a 10-track record. So if they release another song, I don't know if I'm going to make a reaction video like this for it, just because I want to hear most of this in a complete package when I get the album, you know. But if they do release another song and it's there on my feed just waiting to be listened to, I don't know if I'll be able to hold back, you know. Love this band so much. This is definitely one of my most, if not the most, anticipated albums of this year. The new Story So Far album that will be titled I Want to Disappear. I think I saw that the tour for this record is going to be coming to me, so we'll have to see what happens there. It's hard to go to as many shows as I want to just because of all my other responsibilities, you know. But I have seen the Story So Far live twice. Great live band. And that's all I really got to say about this one. So until next time, thanks for watching.